my birthday weekend, I'm going to do another swagged out poem. I went to the rental car shop today, and it was a sign because they didn't have any cars left except for a Mustang, and it was my dream as a 12-year-old to drive a Mustang. So today, I'm just existing in all those spaces that I normally don't get to. So I'm going to do another poem about how, this poem is about how Bob sucks at dancing. You'll get your chance to bring it. So the last poem was how I'm better than Bob at rapping, and this poem is about how I'm better than Bob at dancing. Is it touchy because you are good at dancing, or because you're actually bad at dancing?
A little of both. I'm a dance minor.
Oh! Well, then, this poem's really for Bob. There's a reason they call you a dance minor. I'm only doing this because I feel like we established a positive relationship.
I'm only doing this because I'm trying to make you feel better. I'm thought you're only used to, like, you know, one person clapping.
I'll fuck you up, dude. So a machine harnesses energy to perform an activity, right? Yeah, well, my activity is dance, therefore I'm a dance machine. I am the single greatest dancer history has ever seen. Okay, my special moves are just filler moves for my extra special moves. You know how a passable pale dancer is said to move like a black man trapped in a white man's body? Yeah, well, it's a saying. And Chris Brown was said to move like a black man with me trapped in his body. Until that shit went down with Rihanna. That was definitely Bob's fault. Sex is just foreplay to dancing with me. James Brown is a chump. Okay, because I am the laziest man in show business. Because my dancing is effortless. Let me show you, Bob. I am a $100 bill in a grab-what-you-can carnival booth. I am a dead lemur, batted about in an avalanche. I relax and give in to nature's fury. I lie buried in my excellence. I won Dancing with the Stars by bending the littlest joint in my pinky twice. When I bent it a third time, Kate Gosselin was re-impregnated. Vesuvius erupted and Chuck Norris publicly questioned his sexuality. You want to see me dance? Yeah. You couldn't handle that shit! Your brain would swell with unprocessed information and ooze at your ears, because when I but walk normally, Juilliard alumni hold seminars in my driveway. When I stand stock still, my heart leaps. My eyes churn wildly. Bob, look deep into my pupils, and you will see a million crickets fucking in midair. I started last year's LA Hillfires by crumping into Panga Canyon. I killed John F. Kennedy with a stray elbow. I once danced so hard I pop-locked my shoulder right out of its socket, and then popped it back in, and then popped it back out and hopped over my arm like a jump rope. They call me Jackhammer George, because Bob digs to China, but I jig to China, okay? Where there is injustice, I dance. Where there is despair, I dance. Where there is darkness, I dance. I dance. In our last session, my therapist told me that I might get past my fears and neuroses by claiming my weaknesses as strengths. And since my only weakness is my lack of weakness, I ripped off my clothes and then blacked out or repressed the rest. But I am imagine I had my way with Dr. Lichter on the leather couch before putting on an old Chuck Berry record and whipping her wildly around the room like an angry dreidel. People always tell Bob that he'll never be number one. That there will always be someone better than him. Well, if you fancy yourself a dancer, then as long as I live, they're right.